Merhabalar herkese. Hepiniz IEFT Talks webinarlarına hoş geldiniz. Bugün Almanya'nın en büyük üniversitelerinden IU International University of Applied Sciences ile kariyerimizde fark yaratmak için kariden bilmeniz gereken tüm detayları dinliyor olacağız. Lütfen sorularınızı soru cevap bölümünden yönlendirmeyi unutmayın. Yes, Kari, the stage is yours now.
Thank you so much, Zainab. I will just share my screen and welcome everyone to today's webinar. So my name's Carrie Felton. I'm the Business Development Manager in MENA and Turkey, and I represent IU International University of Applied Sciences. So today I'll be taking you through, specifically why Germany and what are the opportunities in Germany, and a bit more in depth into IU and which programs we have, the pricing, the career opportunities, and how it would look like if you were to join us at IU. So in terms of Germany, for those that aren't familiar with Germany itself or the German region, Germany really is an economic powerhouse. And what this then in turn showcases is a high quality of life, yet an affordable cost of living. So it's great for students that are coming to study. It is a lower cost of living, but there's some fantastic post-study work visa opportunities. And it's a very much so high quality education within Germany and at IU as well. In Germany, there really is a large industry and job market opportunity, and it is robust in that there's STEM, business, tech, engineering, all different industries that you can take advantage of if you were to join us at IU. Germany itself is located in the heart of Europe, so it's great if you are looking to potentially stay here after graduation and if you are looking to explore Europe as well. Germany also has a very much so rich culture and modern infrastructure, especially in our main campus, which is Berlin. It's also a great opportunity for you as an international student to launch a career in Europe and abroad. Germany has the fourth largest economy in the world, and we have quite a low unemployment rate, so a 3.1% unemployment rate, which is the third lowest in the EU in Europe, which really showcases how there is opportunity for job placements after graduation. 70,000 EU blue cards were also issued to non-EU workers. So not only is Germany looking for within Germany and Europe, but outside as well to get that talent and bring it into Germany itself. There is 96,000 vacant positions in the IT sector. So this really showcases how, again, that tech, that STEM sector, business field with 79% of vacancies in business and STEM, there is a huge opportunity, and our degrees very much so are directed towards these skills that are needed within Germany itself. There is also a shortage of skilled labor. So this means that having these skills coming in with a degree, you really are going to be ahead of everyone else. Now, Berlin itself as a city is a creative epicenter. It very much so is a multicultural environment and has that entrepreneurial and inventive spirit within the city itself. It does have an extensive public transportation system. So if you don't need to have a car when you're in Berlin, it very much so is a public transportation city itself. And it has an innovative startup hub. So if you're looking to work in a startup, if you're looking to, work in a smaller community as opposed to corporate, this is a great opportunity as well. It also has a progressive and open-minded community. So coming from abroad, it's really great to see as well that, this open-minded community is going to welcome you and really be able to integrate into the city itself, as well as I mentioned, the high quality of life. So when you're going to be in Berlin, it is going to be a relatively lower cost for the monthly expenses as compared to different capitals within Europe and abroad. So living in German capital of Berlin actually costs 29% less compared to Paris, 46 compared less to London, just over 50% less compared to New York City in the US, and 34% less compared to Sydney in Australia. So it's really also good to see that not only are you getting that high quality of life, but it is very much so affordable. So within Berlin as well, for housing in a shared flat, it's anywhere from about 350 to 550 euros. There's insurance, which is about 100 euros. Books, clothing, etc., miscellaneous is about 100 euros. And then telephone, internet, radio, and TV is about 60 euros. And food about 250 euros per month. So monthly, you're looking at an approximate living cost of about 850 to just over 1,000 euros. Obviously, it depends on your standards, how much you want to put into expenses, but it's also good to see that it is less compared to other capital cities. So just to give you an idea of what life in Germany is like. Now, moving on to our IU location. So we do have a campus in Berlin and one in Bad Honnef. So Berlin is in the east and Bad Honnef is in West Germany. Berlin is kind of our main campus. It's our city campus. So in the metropolitan capital city of Berlin, very much so rich with historical, cultural sites, restaurants, international business hub. There's a lot of international companies that have headquarters there. The only thing to note in Berlin is we don't have student accommodation with IU in Berlin itself attached to the campus because it is a city campus, but we're very much so happy to provide resources and help in your search. So once you apply, there'd be that support. In Bad Honnef, it's one of our smaller campuses. So really, it is kind of a picturesque campus life. There is student accommodation available. All the amenities are there with sports clubs, societies within walking district, and also, excuse me, walking distance, and also Cologne and Bonn are nearby. So those are a bit larger cities. So it's kind of a smaller town for the Bad Honnef campus, but not all programs in bachelor's and master's are located in Bad Honnef. So again, just be sure when you're reaching out to Global Vision and looking to submit your application along with our partners, you just check which program is in which campus. Now, in terms of IU, University of Applied Sciences, as an overview, we were founded in 2000 in Bad Honnef, Germany. So that's the original city. We do have 2 international campuses. So this is referring to English courses themselves. Because we are a private university in Germany, we do have English bachelor's, master's, and MBA programs. So what this means is you don't actually need to know German, or it's not even a requirement to know German to study with us. We do offer free German courses to all of our students to improve their German levels, because it is important if you're looking to do an internship or get a job opportunity afterwards to at least get up to a B1, B2 level. But for IU itself, you don't need to know German to study with us since everything's in English. We do have over 250 bachelor's, master's, and MBA programs. And as I said, all our degrees are taught in English. We have online and also on-campus programs. So you can choose what fits for your career goals and your lifestyle, whether you want to study with us fully online in Turkey or fully on campus in Berlin or Bad Honnef. We do have over 130 students as well worldwide, and we're the largest education platform worldwide. So we're very happy to be able to really expand and bring this, high quality German education to the rest of the world. Now, really what's important to us is having the flexibility, having the large portfolio, being very much so career focused, having that high quality, but also being affordable and innovative. So in terms of flexibility, there are various study formats and time models that you can take as a student with us. Again, all taught in English, which is very important. No German is needed for studying with us. And all of our programs are very much so focused on employability. So we are offering in-demand degrees in cybersecurity, AI, tech, computer science, so that really at the end of the day, the degrees you go out into the workforce with are in-demand degrees and skills that you have. And this is really very much so why 94% of our graduates within the first 6 months do find a job. This obviously is supported by our career services on campus, and being able to do those internships really helps, but it all comes down to the skills and the employability as a student. We are state accredited in Germany, UK, and Canada, and have won multiple awards. So we're very happy and proud about that. We also have a 97% recommendation rate. So from students that are studying with us and have graduated with us are recommending to their fellow colleagues, friends, and students. We do have, in terms of innovation, an AI learning tutor called Cynthia. So this AI learning tutor really supports students with any of their self-study. They can always ask questions 24/7. They have access to this on the My Campus platform, which all students will get access to, whether you're studying on campus or online. And the affordability. So our affordable pricing model is really important and giving the opportunities for people to learn that may not be able to afford the high pricing. So for us, this affordability is really key to who we are as a university and as an entity. Now, as I mentioned, 94% of our IU graduates are employed within the first 6 months. This obviously does support with the 18-month job-seeking visa, which all students who get a study visa and study in Germany can apply for. Now, taking advantage of the career support at IU, it's really important to attend our career talks we have. We have career prep trainings, one-on-one career advice. We have application document checks. We have a job teaser platform that students would be able to access, and also career coffee shots and chats where, there'll be different topics within the career realm that we'll be talking about. Sometimes under career talks, we invite corporates, different companies. So really taking advantage of everything. And this is specifically for the on-campus studies as well. Now, some companies our graduates work with, a lot of our students are staying within Germany or would like to stay within Germany, so they very much so are German focused companies, but a lot of students do expand outside of Germany into the EU. But many of the companies that our graduates work with are Volkswagen Financial Services. We have Lufthansa, DHL, Hilton, Marriott, Mercedes, Robert Bosch, Tesla, Vodafone. So these are just to name a few, but some really big names there that we're very proud of our graduates who have gotten internships and job opportunities after graduation in. Now, as I mentioned, we have the personal AI tutor. So this is Cynthia on the right. This is our AI learning bot. You also have the option to enjoy a mix of in-person learning and online self-study. So you'll be on campus 2 to 3 times a week, and then you'll be online self-study for the other 2 days with our digital learning tools and the online My Campus. This is fantastic, and it really does allow you to do an internship. So you could do a part-time internship or work experience while you're studying. So that really gets your foot in the door for when you graduate, you're able to get that job opportunity for the 18-month post-study visa. So it kind of all cycles back to what are those opportunities like after graduation. Now, for our on-campus programs, we have different bachelor's, master's programs, and also MBA programs. So the ones highlighted in yellow are really our key programs that are very much so our most popular programs. We have business administration, computer science, business and IT, international management, cybersecurity, applied AI, and industrial engineering and management. All of our bachelor's programs are 3-year programs. We also do have a pathway program, which is a 1-year foundation program prior to the bachelor's if needed. So if, for example, you don't have IB, AP, or A levels, you might be required to do a foundation program. But luckily at IU, we have our own foundation program to support our students with. For our master's program, we have both 2-year and 1-year and 2-year programs. We have the master's in data science, engineering management, cybersecurity, AI, computer science, international management with different majors, management as a whole general with different majors and specializations, as well as the Master's of Business Administration, so our MBA program, and our MBA program with specialism, which is a 1.5-year program. Within the MBA, you can do healthcare management, data science, so it's really able to specialize into what you want to pursue. For our programs, the official start date is January, April, July, and October. So we have 4 intakes. Not all the programs are offered for each intake. So again, just making sure to reach out to our colleagues and partners at Global Visions. It's great to apply through them because they know exactly the requirements. And they're able to support you along with the journey. With our general requirements, so if you're looking to study with us, you would need to have proof of English skill, so an English test, Duolingo, TOEFL, or IELTS, a national ID or passport, your CV up to date. And then if you're looking to do our bachelor's program, you would need a high school, secondary school certificate and transcript. And for our master's and MBA, you would need to have the bachelor's transcript and certificate, as well as proof of at least 12 months work experience post-graduation from your bachelor's for some of the specialized masters and MBA. So for all MBA, but for the master's for computer science, data science, and some cybersecurity, more of the specialized programs, you do have to have work experience within that field itself. Now, for the pricing, I spoke about the affordability of the fees, and with the pricing, it very much so is affordable. So for our bachelor's program, again, here at the bottom, you can see it is a 3-year program, and it's 15,741 euros for the 3 years. Okay, so this is for the entire 3 years, not yearly. So per year, it's around 5,250 euros, which is very affordable compared to even other German universities. For our master's programs, it ranges anywhere from 7,500 per year for a 2-year program, up to 9,000 euros for our MBA and master's, which is 1 year. And our pathway program here at the top, you can see, is 5,890 euros. And this is the 1-year program if you need to take it prior to the actual bachelor's program. And that is a quick overview of everything in terms of IU. This is my email, so if you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Again, it's been really great that we work with Global Vision in Turkey because they know the exact requirements within the region and for us at IU. Does anyone have any questions? Maybe what I'll do is I'll stop sharing and then I'll open up the Q&A box. If anyone does have any questions, if you want to just pop it in the chat now, that would be great. Let me just open the Q&A box. Okay, so there's a question here. Do you offer career advice for graduating students? Absolutely. So I think that's where it's important to get involved with the careers team. So you can have one-on-one mentoring sessions. You can get involved with the job teaser platform. There's career chat. So it's really important to reach out to the careers team to be able to take advantage of those services. But absolutely, and that's why we have such a high employment rate of 94%. Usually the average is about 90%. So we're above average with getting our students employed within the first 6 months. So as a senior industrial engineer student, who should I contact to transfer to university and get course equivalents? So the best thing is actually to reach out to our team at Global Vision. So we're partnered with them. Maybe Zainab, if you can put in the chat a contact email for Global Vision, you can reach out to them and the team at Global Vision will be able to support you through your process, what documents are needed and how to go about applying for IU. There is no application fee, but again, it's best to go through one of our partners because then at least they'll know exactly what is required. Do you offer accommodation assistance such as dormitory, etc.? So in Berlin, we unfortunately don't have accommodation because it's a city campus. So we do offer assistance to be able to book accommodation. You'll get a pre-arrival booklet as well, which has all the details of what's required for blocking your account, some recommended student accommodation where previous IU students have stayed, but there is no on-campus in Berlin. However, in Bahnhof, we do have dormitories that students can take advantage of. So what are the general requirements for graduation? So for graduation, you would need to complete for bachelor's all 3 years. You would have to get 180 ECTS credits, so European credits, and then you'd be able to graduate, but you'd have to take the specific courses that are required for that degree itself. So what is the application dates for 2025-26? So realistically, the next intake, we do have a January 1st intake, but it would be too soon. You'd be looking at either April 2025, July 2025, or October 2025. I always advise to apply at least 4 to 6 months ahead of time to allow time to get a decision if you're accepted and go through the visa process, because really the longest time and length of time is waiting for a visa appointments to the German embassy. So that would be my suggestion, at least 4 to 6 months. Is there any limitation for visa for Turkey, like Italy closed this visa for students today? I'm not really sure how Italy works, as it's different, but there's no limitation itself for Turkey. It's just at the availability of the appointment. So that's why the sooner you apply, get your decision, and are able to book your appointment, the better. And again, maybe Zainab, if you can just pop in the email for Global Vision, then anyone here can also reach out directly to the team and support through there. I have a question here. What extracurricular activities are at offer for students? So there are extracurricular activities you can get involved in, student clubs and societies, not so much sports in Berlin because it is more of a city campus, but you can always reach out to the student services team. If there isn't a specific club or society that are there, you can always initiate it. So do you offer campus jobs for students? We don't necessarily have so many. There are a few here and there, but realistically, you don't want to rely on campus jobs. And my suggestion is to go and do an internship in the specific field or career you're wanting to, get into after graduation. What is your main IB note? So I'm not sure what that's referring to, but we do accept IB. And what would be best is obviously once you submit your application, admissions also will share the feedback of what are needed. So engaging in projects outside the classroom to help my learning, absolutely. It's not just in the classroom, it's also self-study. It's online through AI chatbot. There's sessions you can get involved with the careers team and with corporates. You'll have a platform called My Campus that everything is on there. And you can always attend any of the events, webinars, sessions we have as well with outside corporates. If you decide to switch majors, how difficult is it likely to be? So if you are looking to switch majors, it is a bit difficult simply because your visa is attached to that program. But always the best thing is once you're on campus, the student support team will be able to speak with you and can always give you some advice going forward. What is the student-faculty relationship like? Generally, how available are the professors for office hours and or extra help? So the faculty and academics are there for the on-campus sessions. If, for example, the academics are always there for office hours and can have extra support. But this is also why we've actually created, and it's created from IU itself, Cynthia. So this is the AI tutor. You can ask any questions 24/7. It's fully available and it's specific to IU programs and IU questions. So again, it's not a generic ChatGPT AI. It's specific to us at IU International University of Applied Sciences. So it actually has helped a lot of students graduate earlier, quicker, and get higher marks as well. I think that is the last question. Does anyone have any other questions you want to pop in or any other questions you would like to ask now?
Thank you very much for the great presentation, Carrie. It was very informative for the attendees, and you covered all of the questions. Thank you for your answers as well.
My pleasure. And Zainab, maybe if you can just put in the chat if there is a central Global Vision email that anyone who's interested in applying to IU through Global Vision, they can just reach out to the team. I think that's probably best as well.
Sure, let me just put a number so that they can reach. Okay, so I just shared the numbers. So
Perfect.
if you have any, if they have any questions, they can reach out to this number. And in the meantime, let me thank the attendees in Turkish as well. Katıldığınız için teşekkür ederiz arkadaşlar. Umarım sizin için de faydalı bir webinar olmuştur. IU Berlin'le diğer sorularınız için chat kısmında paylaşılmış olan mail, telefon numarasından her zaman iletişime geçebilirsiniz. Yetkili danışmanlarla görüşerek bütün sorularınıza cevap alabilirsiniz. Bir sonraki webinarlarımızda görüşmek üzere. Thank you very much again, Carrie. It was a pleasure to have you in IEFT Talks.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet everyone. Thank you. Bye now.
Bye.